Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. My name is Malcolm. I got a cup of coffee. We have some good stories about batteries, the Olympics, and a hero, dog. So let's get into it. Today's joke of the day is, why can't you play cards in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. I'll get a soundboard one day and we'll have a bunch of sound effects unless it gets really annoying and we won't have them. I'll let you guys decide. But yeah, there's your cheesy dad joke for the day. Cheetahs can't play cards. A random fact of the day: cheese is the world's most shoplifted food. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Evidently, if you're shoplifting food, forget milk and bread, cheese, and probably getting good cheese at that. So yeah, what are you gonna do? I like all kinds of cheeses. I love cheeses. There's a friend of mine at Improv talking about a sandwich he made with this. It was like a hickory smoked cheese of some kind, Gouda. I was like, "Where's it at? Let me try it." I got to go to Kroger's and get it. Terry's here, Uncle Terry! Yay, Uncle Terry! All right, we should play that again for him. Uncle Terry's here. All right, enough of that. Thanks for joining us, old friend. Glad you're here joining us this morning. But anyway, we'll go on beyond that. What's your favorite cheese? Put it in the comments if you have a favorite cheese. I like Swiss, cheddar, provolone, even American cheese. That's little slices, Kraft singles. I mean, I like all kinds of cheese. Gouda, like I said before, that's a really good cheese. Feta, that's another good one. Pepper jack, yeah, that's a good cheese too. I haven't had that in a while. You can get pepper jack slices and put that on your sandwich. That's good stuff. But anyway, he's getting more regular. Terry's getting more regular. Is he pooping? Somebody last week mentioned a coffee called the Coffee Fool. And I went online and I said, let's try it, order it. I got a bag in yesterday. I brewed it this morning. It's all right. It's all right. It's a decent coffee. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. But the flavor's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely drinkable. That's not a problem there. And it's not terrible. It's just kind of, in my opinion, if I had to throw it out there. Sorry, Coffee Fool. I appreciate you. I ordered the coffee. I like it to an extent. It's like I said, it's not going to be my go-to. But I have a whole bag of it, so I got to drink it, and I will. But anyway, today is National Battery Day. Batteries, all your little batteries. You got A's, double A's, triple A's, C's and D's. No B batteries. Don't understand why they didn't do that. They just, instead of single A and double A, or they double and triple, they went no B. They just skipped the letter B. I don't know why. Is there a B battery out there we don't know about? But anyway, there's Ray. In 1930, here's a cool little thing about the National Battery Day. I thought this was interesting, and I read the article about it. In 36, they were building a railroad near Baghdad. They came across this Parthian tomb. They found a copper cylinder encasing an iron rod in a clay jar, and they say it was about 2,000 years old. So they were already working on batteries 2,000 years ago. We think about 2,000 years ago, they were like clacking stones together and, throwing poop at each other or something. But no, I mean, they were doing a lot of things back then. And they were experimenting. They had so-called computers, there's one ancient computer that can't really figure out how it operated, but you can tell the mechanics of it to a point. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, the whole battery thing. And then they were doing batteries in the early 1800s as well. And corrosion and chemicals and stuff that are completely dangerous that don't use today. And then we got batteries that last, and we use batteries and everything. So National Battery Day. Salute to batteries. I mean, our phones and everything. Batteries. Everything's got a battery now. So yeah, Iron Man's heart, is that a battery too? Amprius? I don't know. I'm trying to read some of the comments people were throwing in here. But anyway, yeah, National Battery Day. They were doing all kinds of stuff in the 1800s with batteries. And then Eveready was a company in the late 1800s that started making batteries for commercial sales for people like you and me to buy. And I think the first battery they put together was the D-size battery. And it was used in the first flashlights that use batteries. So there you go. There's your little history regarding National Battery Day. I don't know. I just find this stuff, and I think it's interesting. If you don't, well, just listen. There might be something else in here you might like. How are we doing on the Olympics anyway? How many gold medals do we have? I didn't even look to see. How many gold medals does the U.S. have? And let's see here. We're searching. We got 6 gold medals so far in the Winter Olympics. 6 gold, 10 silver, and 5 bronze medals in the Olympics so far. So we're doing pretty good. The whole curling thing we talked about yesterday. I don't have any like particular Olympic news regarding the current Olympics, but I have a little snippet here about some previous Olympic milestone, if you will. Just sitting here reading some more of the comments. You guys are just chatting amongst yourselves, which is great. Nothing wrong there. 2006. It's Black History Month. 2006, Shawnee Davis becomes the first black athlete to win an individual gold medal in the Winter Games. And it was a 1,000-meter speed skating race. So the individual and then speed skating for Winter Olympics. That was the first, and that was in 2006. Wasn't too long ago. I mean, there are a lot of black athletes that were winning gold medals prior to that, different things, but not the Winter Olympics. And if it was the Winter Olympics, it wasn't a solo. So there you go. There's that. And that was back in, like I said, February 18th, 2006. So there you go. There's your Olympic news for the day. 6 gold medals, and somebody won one back in 2006. I don't watch the Olympics. I never really was a fan of either the Summer or Winter Olympics. I don't know. It never really caught my attention. I like sports, and I like if I have somebody to watch it with. I said that before, but just sitting back and just watching Olympics, be like, whoa, summer or winter or any kind of. It's just not, I'm glad we're winning some gold medals. That's good. I want the USA to win, USA. But they gotta do their part to win on their own merit, right? We're talking about Ray. Ray's having some issues. I'm sorry, Ray. I hope everything works out for you, my friend. Let's see here. Hit the hot button, everyone. Robert is laying on the floor. Yesterday he was super active, wanted to jump in my lap, playing with the ball, and now he's over here taking a nap. He's completely asleep, just chilling, which is fine. He was squeaking his ball like crazy yesterday, driving me insane. We don't have Random in here from Australia to tell our forecast for the day, so we're going to go to the Magic 8 Ball and see what we got going on. Is today going to be a good day? And come on. It's not wanting to say it. Very doubtful. Thanks a lot, 8 Ball. It's the toy. What does it know? Very doubtful. Maybe not for him. Maybe the 8 Ball's not going to have a good day. The rest of us can. So yeah, just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Take that, 8 Ball. What does it know? It just sits here by itself all the time. Of course it's going to have a bad day. It doesn't do anything. Being silly. There's a really good story about a missing 3-year-old kid being found. So I can't remember exactly where it was, but this little 3-year-old kid went missing. People, it's a small town, people all hands on deck. Everybody started searching, police, people in the neighborhood, scouring all over the place, trying to find this 3-year-old kid. Couldn't find him. Look for hours and hours and hours. There's one officer, he's looking around, poking around and whatnot, and this dog shows up, like Lassie type thing, and starts barking at him. Hey, get out of here, but the dog kept like coming at him and barking and trying to get him. So he's like, all right, let's follow this dog, see what's going on. And the dog kept looking back, according to the story, enticing the cop to follow him, led him to the back of this house, to this car. And lo and behold, the 3-year-old was sitting in the back seat of this car with the doors locked. And they didn't smash the windows and freak the kid out. They kind of, coached the kid to push the button to unlock the doors. They got the kid out. Kid's perfectly fine. Gave the police officer a hug. The dog basically said, okay, my job's done. Walked away. They don't know where the dog came from. They don't know who owns the dog. They just know that they got it on the body cam footage of the dog taking the police officer to the car. So there's footage of it. It's not like a made up story of Lassie or something. But yeah, found the kid, and then the dog's like, deuces, and just left. They don't know where the dog went or who owns the dog. It just took off. Maybe they will if the news gets out and the body cam footage. Like, oh, that's my dog. His name's Skippy, or whatever the case may be. And save the day. There you go. The kid's okay. Awesome dog. Exactly. Good stories. We try to focus on the good stuff, Terry. How you been, Terry, anyway? I mean, you probably already said in the comments and everything, you're headed to Minnesota. It's supposed to be nice weather today, 65 or something. There's a storm coming in a couple of days, so the temperature's going to shoot up. I think tomorrow's going to be almost 80 degrees here in Georgia, and then it's going to rain and drop down to the low 60s again. So anyway, what are you going to do? The weather's just topsy-turvy at this time of year. My little seedlings are growing like crazy in my indoor greenhouse. I think I may have started them too early. They're sprouting up fast. So I got to figure out how long I'm going to keep them in the house before I take them out and put them in the garden. So I got that going on. Went to improv last night, jam session. That went well. Made some new friends. New people showing up all the time, and some great people, and had a good time. 2 hours of just goofing off and doing improv skits and stuff. It's always fun. I love doing it. I wish you guys could, partake in it some way, like a video. I swear, one day I'm going to get a live stream of the improv show, hopefully with me on stage. You guys can watch me make a fool of myself and partake in it. Because I talk about it all the time, but you guys can't see it. It's called The Flying Squid in Athens, Georgia. You can look it up. They got a Facebook, Instagram. You'll see some pictures, things like that, if you ever want to look it up and see what it's all about. There's improv groups in all kinds of cities and towns across the United States. If you're not afraid to get up on stage and act goofy, take the time to check one out one time. You might like it. You might say, hey, this might be my new gig. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, Ray, come on now. You got to hang in there, Ray. Don't be giving up now. Got no negative Nancy stuff in there. You can do better. I don't know what your situation is. I know you have a lot of tough stuff going on and everything, man, but just hang in there. We think about you. We pray for you. And you're in our thoughts. And we want you to do well. And we genuinely care about you. So you've been part of the chat and the YouTube family, if you will, for quite a while now. So if you want, you can call me later on today. We can talk. We can live stream or just live chat with each other if you like. I'm here for you, man. You know how to find me on the internet. Send me an email or something like that, or a message, direct message, and then we can chit chat if you want. I'll talk to you. We can you can vent or whatever the case may be, and we're here for you, man. Just having bad things happen sometimes. You just got to work your way through them. I have bad moments too, man. So I know mine may not be as extreme as yours right now, but at the moment, just stay in there, man. Anyway, I don't mean to say anyway. As we go on, my time is almost up. Thank you all for watching and staying tuned in all the time. Terry, thanks for joining us this morning. It's a pleasure to have you on here with us, as always. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. National Battery Day. Anyway, have a great day. Be kind. Compliment a stranger. You might make somebody smile. And I'll see you guys next time.